Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the three things behind me, because the Armadillo is currently confirmed to be coming in 1.20.5, which should release sometime early in 2024. Now there has been quite a lot of conversation around the Armadillo and how it works, or how it looks more. The two main things that people have been speaking about is how the eyes are on the front, because most other mobs, let's use the dolphins for example. Dolphins have the eyes on the side, and a lot of other Minecraft mobs do as well. I think horses, horses do also. So if we look, the Armadillo has gone somewhere, and I don't know where, we'll just spawn another one. The eyes are on the front. Now, Minecraft has confirmed that this will be changed inside of a snapshot releasing early in 2024. I will throw an image on screen of the image they posted. It looks better, but I like either one. It's not really a bother to me where the eyes are. I like them being on the front because it looks like the Armadillo is looking at you rather than from dolphins, they don't really look at you. But then I also understand it being on the side to match other Minecraft mobs. I do quickly just want to say Happy New Year to everyone watching this video. Thank you so much for the support you have given me over this year. It has been incredible. And I'll see you guys in the new year for some more videos. Now the other thing people don't really like is when they roll up into a ball. And Minecraft haven't spoke out about this yet, if this will be changed or not. So if we sprint, you can see that the head and the arms or legs don't go inside. Now, in real life, armadillos roll up into a complete ball where you cannot see anything. All you can see is the shell that's around them. I don't know if this will be changed as well. I think it would be cool if maybe there was like a rare chance it could have its head poking out. Like when it rolls up into the ball, there's a 5% chance that its head will stick out. Or another way they could do it is when it rolls up into the ball, it could have like a random chance to pop its head out. Kind of how it drops the scutes from it, maybe every 5 seconds there could be a chance it pokes its head out to see if the threat is still nearby. What they have done here is meant to make it look cute. It's meant to make it look like the Armadillo is like peeking out sort of thing. And I think it's Minecrafty to have it this way, but I know a lot of people want it to be realistic, and although Minecraft isn't 100% realistic, I think when they add a mob from the real world, it's better to make it as realistic as they can. Now, another thing that I haven't really seen many people mention, but I am going to mention, they seem kind of pointless at the moment. And I know we have only got like the first ever snapshot of them, and in other snapshots they could change. But the only use for them is wolf armor, and obviously looking cute. Now the Armadillo adds these three things. Obviously it adds a spawn egg, all mobs do, and it also adds the scutes and wolf armor. The wolf armor is crafted from 6 scutes. Scutes can be gotten in 2 ways, from brushing, and I like that they've given the brush another use rather than just archaeology. Another thing I don't like, when you brush an armadillo, it takes away 16 durability. Now, I think that is a bit much. I think the reason for this is so you can't get wolf armor from a single brush. You have to either have 2 brushes or you have to wait for them to randomly pop off. But I think this could be done in a better way. And I think the way to do this is make it use maybe like 4 durability, but make it so they have like a cooldown. Kind of like how chickens have a cooldown with popping eggs. Maybe when you brush them, you can't brush them for, let's say, 3 minutes or something like that. Because I think the brush taking away a load of durability kind of ruins the point of durability. Durability is there so you know how many times you can use it. Now you can enchant brushes with things like unbreaking, and I haven't tested to see if that is affected. So let's see if it is. We currently have 0. With a normal brush, I believe it's 4 you can obtain because they have 64 and it takes away 16 at a time. So let's quickly test this. That is 4 scutes. Let's now see unbreaking. That took away, okay, that took away 8. So unbreaking does affect the brush. And at that time we got 15. So I think it's good that you can have unbreaking on them. But it once again doesn't really solve the problem of you can get a load of them. Unbreaking is very easy to come by. Now, obviously, in experimental villager changes, that is different because enchantment books are a lot harder to obtain. Coming back to how useful they are. The scutes turning into wolf armor is the only use they have. Scutes either need more uses, and they might do. Inside of, for example, the Buzzy Bees update, we got honeycomb, and then inside of 1.17, they added honeycomb to be able to wax copper. So inside of maybe Minecraft 1.22, we could see more uses for armadillos and armadillo scutes. We could even see uses for them in 121, and maybe that's why they're adding them early to prepare for that, but we have no clue. It is also a bit weird how they're being added in a point update, as 1.20.5, they don't really add anything major inside of these updates. I think the only ever time we've seen a mob be added is in 119.1 or 2 when we got the Piggling Brew. Apart from that, we have never seen an entity added inside of a point update. We have never really seen any blocks, items, or anything added inside of these updates. Now we've spoken a little bit about the armadillo, and I think they are cute, but that is really the only use. I don't care about wolves enough for the wolf armor. Now, it will be good if I have a wolf to then get the wolf armor to make sure it don't die, but it's not something I'd go hunting for. I might go hunting for armadillos just to like cage them up and capture them because they're a cute mob, just like sniffers, but I wouldn't go hunting for them for the use of them. Now, wolf armor, I think can be made a little bit better. Currently, it can only be the one color. And that color is this pinkish color. Now, another thing I don't understand, and this could just be me not understanding why it's a thing, I don't understand why you can shear wolf armor off of them. It doesn't make sense in my opinion. It's basically like you're cutting it off them, but you get the item back. So, I think if you shear it off, you should maybe get like the armadillo scutes as if you've cut it off. But, I don't know, maybe there's another meaning behind this that I'm not sure about. But, wolf armor. It cannot be put on by dispensers or anything like that. You have to put it on by the player, because it can only go on a wolf that is yours, and dispensers obviously can't specify players. Now, a few things about wolf armor. They need to be able to be coloured in some ways. We don't have colourful wolves. The only thing that can be coloured on a wolf is the collar. Now, whether this be dyeing them it will just be like casual leather. I don't know if armadillo shells in real life are like something people dye. I don't know enough about armadillos to know that. But maybe they could have like smithing templates. That might cause problems, and it would be a lot of effort for Minecraft to do, because they'd have to create a new like texture for every single one of them, kind of like they have with armor. And it uses a whole new model. There's 16 different smithing templates, so that would mean I'd have to make 16 different textures and make them all work. Now that is a lot of effort. Dyeing them is probably not as hard to do because they could just use like the leather or the leather horse armor. Now as for protection, they can survive like I think 5 more skeleton hits, 1 more diamond sword hit. So the protection isn't insane, but it's good enough for if you're just taking them out exploring, caving and stuff like that. The question I have about it is, I think there needs to be enchantments for the wolf armor. A few enchantment ideas I have is protection. Just like normal Minecraft protection, it would make the wolf or horse survive a little bit more. Then they could also be like a buff. I don't know if this one would work with horses, but maybe it makes the wolf a little bit faster. There could be like a speed buff. Kind of like soul speed for the player, but it would be for wolves. It would make them a little bit faster, being able to chase things like skeletons and mobs a lot easier. Let me know what you guys think of the armadillo and what other uses it could have, as well as the wolf armor, because I think they are something that is going to be left. So I think it's going to be one of them mobs that people like at first, or it's going to be something that people don't really care about and only go hunting for them on the rare occasion they get a wolf. There is one final note I want to mention about wolves, which isn't really anything to do with armadillos, but I think wolves need a fleeing ability. If they are like, let's say 25% or less health, I think they should flee rather than always pushing, as that is why 99% of my dogs have died, because they always push an entity. If it attacks you, they will always push that entity, even if they are really low on health. So I think if they are low on health, they should like flee back to the player for the player to heal them. I think that would just make wolves a lot better anyway as well, because then they won't die as often and the protection will mean something. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, do leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in another video in the new year. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.